Hey, what's up guys? It's Garrett here. In this video, we're going to be discussing what you should do if you're close to retirement and you have no money. So let's dive into it. 1 in 5 Americans do not have a retirement fund at the age of 65, and that's a very big issue. So what we're going to be talking about is how can you survive your golden years without having a retirement fund. And if you are in your mid-50s and you do not have a retirement fund, well, how can you start one now and still be able to have enough money to retire at the age of 65? The very first thing that you need to do, and this really applies for the people out there that are in their mid-50s, because this will help you out extremely versus the person that already is at retirement, because you have a few more years to do this, and that is to get rid of all your debt. And that is your house mortgage, your car payments, anything that you're paying an entrance fee on. You need to get rid of all that debt right now. But now if you are at the age of retirement and you have all your debt paid off, but you don't have a whole lot of money to fall back on, the first thing you need to see is how much are you receiving from your pension plan if you have one. Pension plans are usually only given out through a company if you work for them anywhere from 10 to 20 years, and that can really help you out through retirement. But if you don't have one, the next thing you need to take a look at is how much are you receiving through Social Security. On average, the monthly check from Social Security is about $1,400, which you can agree with me isn't a whole lot. But if you budget yourself and you cut back on your expenses, you can definitely survive off that. If Social Security still isn't enough for you to survive on, then the next thing that you might want to take in consideration is downsizing from your current living conditions. Now this means taking the home that you currently live in and selling it and buying a cheaper home and then taking those profits and living off those. This also could apply to how many vehicles you have. Instead of owning 3 vehicles, just downsizing to 1. At the very end of it, what you want to do is you need to cut back all expenses other than the 3 main things that you need in life to survive, and that is shelter, food, and water. Also, what you can do to help save money with your living condition is either bring in a roommate to rent out part of your home or to move in with somebody and paying rent with them, and that can really help you split the cost of owning a home or an apartment by bringing in a roommate or going to live with someone. One of the big ways to also help supplement your income is to work part-time somewhere, whether that be at your local church or maybe a coffee shop if you're physically able to. Now if you're not physically able to, there's a lot of different ways that you can make money by sitting at home on the internet, and maybe just explore your options through that. Also, one of the best ways to bring in an extra income and still be in the retirement mode is to treat your hobbies like a job. For instance, if you enjoy playing golf, well, talk with the golf course to do golf lessons, or if you enjoy playing tennis, we'll maybe do some private tennis lessons. When it comes down to the last resort, and I know nobody enjoys doing this, and that is asking your kids or maybe your brothers and sisters for a little bit of support in your financial needs. And I know that might make you feel ashamed, but if you are really struggling out there, then you really need to talk to a relative about your financial situation and see if they can help you out a little bit. The moral of the story here is everybody has a different situation that they are in. If you are in your retirement age and you don't have a whole lot of money, probably one of the best things that you could do is go to a financial advisor, see what they recommend. Also take in consideration some things that I've said here in this video, and especially for you younger people out there, this really needs to be your #1 priority in life, is to start investing your money into a mutual fund, ETF, or Roth IRA. And I know everybody wants to retire with a good amount of money in their pocket and live out your golden years without having to worry about anything financial, and I really suggest that you start this young and really take it serious. And that kind of just wraps up the video. And I thank you if you stayed all the way to the end. And if you enjoyed it or you think you took something away from it, all that I ask is if you push that like button, and I will see you on the next one.